Yeah, so this is my first tagged by 21 Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I have the hiccups, sorry. I could probably go drink a whole bunch of water and get rid of it, but I don't really feel like doing that. So you just have to deal with my random hiccuping. Anyway, first tweet. My first tweet and my only tweet is getting ready to watch The Vampire Diaries with my sisters. 30 minutes. Save the originals. That was on the 16th of February. That just shows you how often I use Twitter. First YouTube video. My first YouTube video was the bunny cam. It's this random thing. I put my laptop webcam on and I faced it towards my bunny's cage and I videotaped her. And that's all it is. And it has 26 views. I'm amazed it got that much. First person you ever subscribed to on YouTube, Jenna Marbles. Self-explanatory. First Facebook profile pic. The first Facebook profile I picked was my sister. She drew this picture on a whiteboard at Sunday school because my mom was the children's ministry director, and so in the classroom we were drawing on the board, and it was this really buff doctor. No, it was a surgeon, and yeah, there's a picture of that going on right now. And so yeah. Do you still talk to your first love? I've never been in love. What was your first alcoholic drink? I haven't had any. First job? Does babysitting count? Because I babysat before and I get freaking $10 an hour, so that's more than minimum wage by a lot. First car, I don't have any. Who was the first person to text you today? No one's texted me today, but Ashley / ameangelofsin, we've emailed each other a lot today. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? I don't know. I don't remember. You expect me to remember that early in the morning? Yeah, I don't remember. Who's your first grade teacher? Mrs. Dombrowski. Can you imagine a bunch of first graders saying Mrs. Dombrowski? Don't even ask me how to spell it because I don't know. But yeah, we just called her Mrs. D. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? Germany. I'm an Air Force brat. And 3 months old, we took a plane to Germany. My mom gave me Dramamine before we go so we wouldn't be fussy. I find that hysterical. It was like children's Dramamine. But yeah. Who's your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend, it has to be Aspen. We met in kindergarten. It was funny because I was tall in kindergarten, proportionate to other people in the class. And I was done with my work and she was done with her work. And the teacher was busy and she wanted to get a book off the top shelf and she couldn't reach it. And so she's like, oh, Amber's done. Go have her get it. And so yeah, that's how we became friends. Was because of books, and I still love books. And yeah, this how I met my second best friend is much more. Oh, and then, yes, I still talk to her. Not as much. I think we're like kind of like falling out because we go to different schools now. And anyway, I'm gonna tell you about the story of my second best friend too, because our story is much more interesting. So we sat next to each other in reading in 4th grade. And she said, and so somehow the conversation went to Harry Potter, and we both were obsessed with Harry Potter, and so we're like, heck yeah. And so it was my 11th birthday, so we were having this big Harry Potter thing. And, wait, no. Would I be yeah, I'd be wait, I think, yes, okay, so I had to do some math. So it was my 11th birthday party, and it was the day he got his this is the day he got his letter, so we did like Harry Potter themed party, and I invited her. I'm like, oh, this one girl at my school, she likes Harry Potter a lot, and so my mom and her became really good friends, and then she got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and the year before that, my sister spent most of the school year in the hospital, in and out, in and out, in and out. And so we knew what that was like. We knew how to go through all that, so we helped her, and we would visit the hospital like every other day. And that's when we really became friends, was that bond through the hospital. And she's fine now. She had a tumor about the size of a grapefruit on her pancreas, but it was stage 1, so yeah, she was really lucky. And so yeah. Where was your first sleepover? My first sleepover was at Ashley and Brittany's house. And they were military, like my dad, so that's how we knew them. And that was the first place we slept over. I don't know, I must have been really young because we were only watch G movies. And that was also the first time I had brownies and ice cream. That's what I read about that, is watching a rated G movie, trying to find a rated G movie and eating brownies and ice cream. What was the first thing you did this morning? I think I brushed my teeth first. And then I went on my computer and YouTube and all that stuff. First concert you ever went to? Hannah Montana and the Jonas Brothers. I know it sounds really bad, but my parents got tickets and they're like, oh, they'll love it. They're like, yeah. I don't even remember the song we sang. I kind of zoned out. First broken bone. I've broken like both of my middle fingers, but here's the thing: if you like break one of your fingers and you're pretty freaking sure it's broken, don't go to the ER that day. I know that's like instinctive, but the x-rays will not show it's broken, and then you'll wind up with like insanely freaking crooked middle fingers like myself. But officially I haven't broken any bones. First piercing, ears. First foreign country you've gone to, Germany. First movie you remember seeing, Finding Nemo. What was your first detention? I haven't had a detention. First roommate, does my sister count? We shared our rooms when we were little. If you had one wish, what would it be? To cure cancer. What was the first sport you were involved in? Volleyball was the first one I got really into, but really into is trying out for the volleyball team every year in middle school. That's about as involved as I get. I am not athletic. I like to swim a lot. Does swimming count? First thing you do when you go home? Go on YouTube. When was your first kiss? Haven't had one. And yeah, 8 minutes long. Yeah. Okay. Bye.